Hi, welcome. Okay, I'm going to start this meditation session in 5 minutes or so. Before that, I'm going to play the tank drum. I am going to be looking at improving the sound quality for the tank drum play and also possibly, not sure, but possibly for the meditation by using an external microphone. But I have to first work out how to do this properly before I put it on. So today it's going to be the same as usual. And then hopefully, maybe if we are lucky, next week the sound will have improved. So for now, I'm going to play the tam drum. And then today, I had planned to do a meditation on crystals, which I will do next week, hopefully. But today I'm going to do a meditation session on abundance because today is the 7th of the 7th and double numbers are quite like days of dates of double numbers can be quite good when it comes to bringing abundance. And so today we're going to release the blocks that stop us from being abundant. And then we will do meditations to uh, empower our manifestations. Okay. Okay, so today a session on abundance. We're going to do it in several parts, in several activities. And so we're going to be looking at letting go of the blocks first, and then thinking and focusing on what it is that we really want. And I've been making a point in the last few weeks, even in the last few months, really, of trying to rediscover who we are now, because the last year, even the last 2 years, have shaped us in such a way that we are now so different than who we used to be, but we may not even realize this. So we're going to be taking some time also to become more aware of who we are, by looking at what it is that we really want now. Not what we wanted as a child, not what we learned to want from society, not what we want from based on our relationships with other people, or based on the country where we live, or based on the job that we have. Not what we want based on our fears. Now, this is the harder one. We have many fears that direct us towards certain paths, because we just want to feel safe and comfortable. And so it's about looking beyond the fears also, and seeing what it is that we want beyond those fears. So we're going to be looking at this today. And then we will not do any mudras today, but we are going to do a meditation on the chakras to strengthen and empower the request that we will be making at the end. Now, of course, you can decide to make a request, or you can decide to just follow the activities and not make any request. It's up to you. Because although we are focusing on abundance, this is first and foremost a session for you to be able to practice meditation in a guided and safe environment, but also for you to be able to relax and keep comfortable. So remember, and so now I'm going to do my speech that I always do at the beginning of a session. Make sure to keep safe and comfortable at all times through this session. So that means be really aware of how your body feels. And if at any time it shows signs of feeling uncomfortable, you can decide to sit a session out, one of the activities out rather. And that is from the body perspective, but also from the mind. Sometimes we might find that an activity I'm offering here that is purposefully created to help relax can actually create anxiety or stress because we feel misaligned with it. If that happens, do not hesitate to sit that activity. Yes, in each session, there are so many different activities. So you can either sit it out, you can also change it if you wish to, or if you want to, you can also go back to the very first activity that we do, which is a focus on our breath. That is all completely fine. This is your session for you to feel happy, for you to feel well, for you to feel relaxed. Okay? So we're going to start, but now this session is quite loaded. So we're going to do the breath activity a bit less long than we normally do, so that we can have the time to do everything else as well. But for now, we're going to start, as we usually do, with gratitude or many gratitudes, and I focus on an intent for the Reiki, if you wish to set an intent for it. Now, these sessions are infused with Reiki healing. So that means that you will be receiving the Reiki as you are doing the meditation. And so for this, you can actually set up a particular specific intent if you wish to. Again, you don't have to. The Reiki healing will come and will do the work it needs to do on you, bringing positivity and healing to your system, in all areas and at all levels of your being. But if you wish to, you can also create a specific intent. It can be at any, it can connect to any aspect of you. It can be about your physical health, your mental health, your house, your family, people that you care about, even relationships, careers, projects. It's all about injecting positive energy into things. and positive energy into you. So just think about this for a while. Yeah. Now I'm going to give a couple of minutes. I'm going to remain silent. And this is the good time for you to formulate in your mind a gratitude or many gratitudes and an intent for the healing or many intents. And so if you would like now to close your eyes, make sure you are fully comfortable, but also knowing at any time you can shift your posture if you are less comfortable. And then with your eyes closed, taking a deep breath in and out to begin. Taking a minute or even less than a minute for my words to settle, for this energy coming from my words to settle. And then formulating in your mind a gratitude or many gratitudes, an intent for the healing or many intents. Now, keeping your eyes shut or shutting them again if they are open, and taking a deep breath, we are now going to start our breathing activity. There is no need to change your breath in any way. For the next few minutes, we are simply going to observe our breath exactly as it is. Not straining it, not trying to stretch it, not trying to make it deeper or less deep, just leaving it as it is. Our breath for this activity is our tool to clear out our mental space. The spaces are in our mind can get so filled with thoughts, so many random thoughts, so many unrelated thoughts. And so, right now, if you wish to, you can let go of all of them. And you can do so by letting go of all of them all at once, or little by little, watching them disappear as you bring your whole mind, your whole focus on your breath. Don't worry, sometimes our mind can get filled with so many thoughts, and it might come as a challenge to switch them off, and that's completely okay. And sometimes it might be so easy. That is perfectly fine. Even just one small moment, clearing out your mind is enough to bring yourself such a relief. And so for now, let's focus on this gentle rhythm inside of us that is our breath. That's it, little by little, switching off every thought and bringing our whole mind to our breath and staying there. There is nothing else you need to do at this moment in time, so you can really take this freedom to release every single thought from your mind that has anything to do with your life and simply focus and dedicate yourself right now to your breath fully. Relaxing deeper and deeper as you do so. Feeling this soft energy of this gentle caress inside as the air passes through. And if you notice that you're starting to get carried away with other thoughts, not to worry. When you realize this, ever so gently, just bring your mind back to your breath. The activity is not about succeeding at not having any thought. The activity is the process of focusing on your breath, focusing on the one thing, and then realizing when you're getting carried away by other thoughts and learning to bring your mind back to your breath in a most gentle manner without any conflict. Just knowing that this is completely natural. And then enjoying that space with just one thought in your mind. And again, it doesn't have to be just a one thought. One thought in your mind is the main goal, but it doesn't have to be perfect. What we want is simply to reduce our thinking process and to find a deeper sense of relaxation, a deeper sense of inner peace. And so relaxing more and more now, feeling soothed by this beautiful rhythm of life inside of us. Now taking a deep breath, keeping your eyes shut, and moving on to the next activity. Now, for this next activity, we are going to think about an abundant life, what it would be like, what it would feel like, and what it would look like for us to be abundant, and abundant in positive things. So that means abundant in love, abundant in happiness, abundant in money, abundant in feeling safe and comfortable. If there are things like objects that you like, abundant in those as well. And the idea with starting to think about these things is that when we start to see ourselves within abundance, then our blocks show up in our mind and in our body. They show up in terms of sensations on the body, um, as emotions, as well as thoughts in the mind. The negative thinking of I can't do this, or I can't have that, or I don't deserve, are all part of the things that may emerge now. And so I'm inviting you, as you are keeping your eyes shut and as you are starting to think about a life of abundance and what it means to you, I'm inviting you now to start to pay attention to what comes up as you are thinking these thoughts. Again, we are talking about emotions, feelings, sensations on the body, thoughts that come up on your mind. And as these things start coming up, I am going to invite you to see that your awareness of them, you looking at them, is a power, a vaporizing power, like a beam of light. And so, therefore, from inside of you, you may feel it coming from your mind or from your heart or from somewhere else within you, or maybe from your whole self. A beam of light that shines and pierces through all of these negative self talks, all those negative inner voices, all those negative sensations that abundance of positivity brings to you. And as that beam of light that's coming from inside of you shines and glows on these things, it will vaporize them and make them disappear to never come back. And so, as you are there now, watching as if you were in a cinema room, sitting down on a chair and watching a screen, with a distance between you and the screen, you are not in the movie. You are watching the movie, noticing the sensations on that screen, noticing the emotions on that screen, noticing the thoughts on that screen, and then with your beam of light, vaporizing them, making them disappear as they come, knowing that they will never come back. Now, some things may need more than just one um, focus to be vaporized. It can take some time, but the more you do this, the more you remove blocks from your system, and the more you begin to feel comfortable in a world of positive abundance. And so, little by little, keeping on vaporizing each thought, each sensation, each feeling from your body and your mind. If it helps, you can even scan through yourself, doing a body scan like we've done before, or scanning your mind even. And when you notice a sensation that you would like to go, or a thought, or a feeling or an emotion, you can simply vaporize them with the power of that beam of light coming from inside of you. It is okay to let these things go, those blocks go. We hold on to them and feel safer when when they are there, because we are used to them and we are used to functioning with them there. But they are not healthy and they are blocking us from so much happiness. They are blocking us from so much abundance. Evolving without these fears, without these sensations is a change, but it is a good change. It is a change that will eventually bring about so much peace, so much happiness. And now we are going to shift into the next activity, which is to start asking yourself, to really look at yourself and ask yourself, what do I want? And this is not an easy question because there are so many things that get in the way of truly knowing ourselves. Even after a whole lifetime living as a yogi, you would still not be able to truly know yourself. First, because there are so many things that get in the way of really realizing who we are. Second, because we constantly change. No matter how repetitive we may feel our life is, or how ritualistic, no matter how many timetables we abide by and apply in our lives, each day we wake up in the morning a different person from the day before. And so, right now, knowing what do I want, what do I need, in the sheer purpose of knowing that we will be making a request at the end of this meditation session. And so, being actively wondering what it is that we want so that we can then ask for it later. Knowing that you completely deserve everything you may want, wish, or need. No matter what your life experience has been, no matter who you are, you deserve. You deserve happiness. You deserve security and safety. You deserve comfort. And your power to be able to determine what you truly want and need. Your power to believe that you deserve to be given these things in this life. Your power to believe that you can get what you want and need. These powers are what are going to help you to live a life of positive abundance. And these powers can grow. You can cultivate them as you practice activities like this. They also change and evolve and progress. And so now, what is it that you want? What is it that you need for your happiness and your happiness alone? At this moment in time, just you, no one else. Today we are celebrating you, and today we are bringing abundance to you. What do you need? What do you want? And it can be as simple as a good night's sleep, or as complicated as a big house, or moving to another country, or changing career. There is no limit. There is no limit in the type of request. There is no limit in how many requests. It can also be about resolving problems you've had for some time. And there is a concept that tends to get in the way of us wanting or feeling that we have the right to ask for abundance. There is this concept that there is not enough of everything for everyone on the planet, but it's wrong. There is so much abundance that even if everyone was to get what they want, all of what they want, it would still be enough for more people and for more abundance. Abundance doesn't just come from the things that are already here. Abundance gets created by our minds. The energy from our mind creates our abundance on this earth. So you have the right to ask for anything that you want. No matter how unreasonable you may feel that it is, because we do tend to think this, there is no such thing as an unreasonable request of abundance. And so again, once more, let me ask, so that you can formulate more clearly in your mind. What do you need? What do you want for your body, mind, and spirit? Abundance can be about money, yes. About things, yes. It can also be about pain relief, about health, about love, about connections, about projects, about your life in general. I'm going to invite you now to take a deep breath to finish, to open your eyes just for a moment, have a sip of water if you wish to, shift your posture if you want to be more comfortable. And maybe in this minute, noticing also how you are feeling now. And then when you are ready, taking a deep breath in and out, and closing your eyes again, and sinking again into a comfortable position. We're now going to do a chakra meditation that is going to take us to making a request. Chakras are points on the body. If you have done meditation with me before, you probably have already done a chakra meditation before. But basically, they are like little brains of energy that are normally depicted as circles. There are many, there are thousands that we have on our system. And we are going today to focus on seven basic ones that we normally go back to a lot in meditation. And the first one is called the root chakra. It is red and it is at the perineum. It is at the top of both legs in the middle where both legs meet. The second one is the sacral chakra. It is an orange color and it is just below the navel. The third one is the solar plexus chakra. It is just above the navel. The fourth one is the heart chakra, which is in the middle of the chest, between the two breasts, where the heart is. The fifth one is the throat chakra, which is in the middle of the throat, and it's blue. The sixth one is the third eye chakra. It is a deep purple color, indigo they call it, and it is in the middle of the forehead between the two brows. And then the last one that we will work on today is the crown chakra, which is about 1 inch above the head, and it is normally depicted as a lilac color or a white or transparent color. And so I am going to invite you now to see, and so these chakras, these discs of color, are in a line like this all the way to the top. And we are going basically to visualize a beam of light coming from the center of the earth and going all the way up, not just yet though, but going all the way up through the crown chakra and beyond to the universe. But we are first going to start by focusing on the center of the earth. And at the center of the earth, seeing this beautiful ball of light And I'm going to invite you today to see this light of either golden yellow color or white light color. And to see that ball of light at the center of the earth making its way powerfully and strongly to us, passing between our 2 feet, if you imagine yourself standing up, or from where you are now, seeing where your 2 feet could be if they were below you, just straight below your pelvis, with your legs straight, and seeing that beam of light. And you do not have to move. Yes, this is all just visualizing in your mind. That beam of light piercing in between your two legs and going up to your root chakra at the top of where your two legs meet, at the perineum. And seeing that beam of light from the earth going to that chakra and filling up with its beautiful energy, nourishing it, energizing it. The root chakra is about connecting to the earth, feeling grounded, feeling safe and comfortable as a species, as an animal that walks on this earth. Connecting with ancestors also. Connecting to what it is like to be truly human. And so by filling this chakra up with this beautiful healing energy, we are releasing blocks that stop us from feeling fully happy and comfortable as a human on this planet, fully safe. And then watching that beam of light going to the second chakra, which is the sacral chakra, and which is just below the navel. Again, filling this chakra up and nourishing it. And the sacral chakra is about survival in this world, survival in this system. Um, it is about feeling safe financially, and it is our representation in the materialistic world. It is also about creativity, our creative energies, our sexual energies. And so, as we are feeling this chakra with this beautiful energy, we are balancing our functioning within these aspects of life. We are releasing the blocks. We are grounding ourselves in our abundance. We are also starting to stabilize emotions. And as this light now is going to progress up to the next chakra, you can notice that the beam of light from the center of the earth is still there and is still piercing through every chakra and is slowly by slowly making its way up. And now moving up to the solar plexus chakra, which is just above the navel and it is a yellow color. This is the chakra of power. This is the chakra of emotions, stabilizing further our emotions, reducing anxiety, releasing the blocks that are stopping us from feeling mighty powerful as we should do. This is the chakra where you can start to believe you can do anything in this life and you can be anything in this life. This is the chakra where you can deepen your awareness of your true power. so much power that then you can realize that actually there's no need for any kind of overpowering of others or any way of feeling underpowered by anything or anyone, by any situation or any person or any relationship. The power of peace. And then moving up to the heart chakra, this beam of light now piercing through the heart chakra, which is green, and it is in the middle of your chest. It is the chakra of love, unconditional love to yourself, and towards others. And now your power can reside and root itself in love and compassion. You can now know deeply what it is that you are passionate about in life, and know that you are powerful enough to make changes happen in your life so that you can follow your true passion, follow your heart. When making a request and creating your own abundance has to do with what you are passionate about. By that point, the ego starts dissolving. Fears can leave. Love can take all the space. And then watching this beam of light going up to your throat chakra now, the blue chakra in the middle of your throat. This is the chakra where we can voice our needs and wants, express them to the people around us using our voice, but also knowing that we can ask the universe to bring any kind of abundance to us, knowing deeply that we deserve the best of what we can get out of life. It is our connection to others. It is bringing our hearts out and expressing what we truly feel inside from a place of love. As remember, we went through the heart chakra before this. And next, moving up to the third eye chakra in the middle of your brow, deep purple color, indigo color. This is the third eye. It is our eye that can see everything our other two eyes cannot see. It is intuition. It is our connection to the universe. It is our guide to know what is best for ourselves, to make the right decisions and the right steps in the right direction, taking into account our passion. It is our connection to our higher purpose. All this is developing further and anchoring in us as this beam of light is making its way to nourishing it. And then reaching the crown chakra, another beam of light going up to the crown chakra, which is the door to everything above us. It is the access way to the divine, to the universe. Our opening to everything above, to higher states of consciousness, to higher dimensions. And so watching this beam of light now going through us all the way from the bottom, heart of the earth, all the way up beyond us to the cosmos, to the universe. And taking the time now to make your request if you wish to. You don't have to. You can stay in this place if you prefer and just know and feel the connection. But if you want to make your request, now is the time. And again, it can be as big as you want it to be and as small as you want it to be. There can be many requests or just the one. It is up to you. And now is the time. And now we're going to finish with the love meditation, but we're going to do it a bit differently this time. I actually lied, not that I meant to, but I actually changed my mind throughout the session. And we're going to do a mudra, but we're not going to do it as long as normal. We are going to do the love meditation we normally do at the end of the session, but we are going to do it by doing at the same time anjali mudra. It's going to help to anchor the request, basically. So if you would like to, you can open your eyes to see and to have a reminder on how to do the anjali mudra. If you're sure of how to do it, though, you can keep your eyes shut. And so the Anjali Mudra is hands in the shape of a prayer. So hands together, thumbs together also, like this. And then bringing your hands down, if you can, if you are suffering for carpal tunnel syndrome, or if you are finding that you have some restrictions in your hands, wrists, or arms area, you might find that when you're bringing your hands down, your hands are coming away, like this at the bottom. If that happens, you don't have to go as low as the middle of the chest. But if you can, it is better as it connects the heart center to the mudra and makes it so much more powerful. But if you are more comfortable slightly higher up, that's okay too. but trying as much as possible to keep every part of your hands connected with each other except the middle of your palm. So the palms are touching all the way around, but not in the middle. And everything else is connecting together like this. And hands in the middle of your chest. And we're going to stay here and just going to relax here. You've done a lot of focusing. So right now you can let your mind wander to wherever it wants to go and simply applying your hands here. But if you also want to focus on something specific, you can continue focusing on your request. That's okay too. Or also on the sensations that it brings right now, having your hands in that place and in that position, and just relaxing there. And then when you're ready, you can bring your hands back down. Take a deep breath to finish. Give your body a stretch, yawn, move your legs, your hands, bringing your mind back to the space where you are. Taking one or several deep breaths here. And then when you're ready, you can open your eyes. I hope this went really well for you and that you found it comfortable to make a request. And please do let me know how you get on with it too, because I love to hear what happens next. Normally, things happen in this way to people that it's not always what is expected that happens, but it brings abundance on the path to where they want to go, if that makes sense. Definitely, as a minimum, as a first step. So please do let me know. Also, just to let you know and remind you if I've already said it, I can't remember. I've started another YouTube channel called Shivani Devi. It is so Shivani is my spiritual name that was given to me by my teacher from an ashram in India, and I have been posting their videos about more about the spiritual journey that I've been through. I will be posting a lot more about yoga also on there, although I've not started yet. But watch this space because there'll be definitely a lot more coming. And I'll be posting more about how to use crystals, all sorts of things like this that have got more of a spiritual incline and less of a meditation incline. Right, so I hope you're going to have an amazing week. I am going to start playing the tank drum again in a second. So you can decide to either keep listening or you can log off at any time. And thank you for being there. Okay, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next week. Bye.